Hi everyone,
and welcome to Shrewsbury Science. My name is Mr. Ren,
and my name is Mr. Chen.
and in this podcast, we'll be talking about lipids.
Now you may be wondering, what exactly is a lipid? Well, it's really quite simple. Lipids are molecules that do not dissolve in water and are mainly composed of hydrogen and carbon atoms and a few oxygen atoms. Additionally, there are several different types of lipids. These include saturated and unsaturated fats, phospholipids, and steroids. So let's take a closer look. Lipids are all composed of a carbon skeleton where a carbon binds to a carbon, and finally to a carbon. Likewise, we also know the hydrogen atoms surround the carbon skeleton, and it's here within the bonds between the hydrogen and carbon atoms that we find energy. Now, this is really important because these structures, called hydrocarbons, are nonpolar, so they will not dissolve in water. By and large, we see the same basic shape within all the other various types of lipids, in triglycerides, in phospholipids, and in steroids.
So we've discussed what they do and what they look like. Now, where are they? Well, just take a look at yourself. We all contain lipids. With triglycerides, they're stored for 1. Insulation, 2. Protection, and 3. Energy reserves in the form of seeds in plants and fat tissue in animals. Triglycerides are composed of a glycerol and 3 fatty acid chains. While they function as an essential source of energy for us, they also serve as phospholipids within all cell membranes in our body, and for all cells, for that matter. Without phospholipids, our cells wouldn't exist, and you wouldn't be, well, you. They even serve as steroid hormones within our endocrine system, which is responsible for secreting and producing our body's hormones. Without it, testosterone in males and estrogen in females may not be released. Now, what might first come to mind when thinking about lipids are dietary fats. Whether that be saturated or unsaturated, what really makes them different? Well, the difference comes down to the carbon skeleton we discussed earlier. In saturated fats, carbon atoms are single-bonded, allowing them to stack and compact on top of one another like sardines in a can. This is why they exist in solid form at room temperature. On the other hand, in unsaturated fats, some carbon atoms are double bonded, creating a peculiar, kinky tail. This is why they exist in liquid form at room temperature.
So, why do we care?
I'm going to want to include foods high in unsaturated fats, like avocado toast and a hearty bowl of almonds, in order to keep my blood cholesterol levels in check and lower my risk for heart disease and diabetes. While I may favor my diet of delicious Wendy's Junior cheeseburgers and refreshing vanilla frosty beverage, it may inevitably lead to higher harmful LDL cholesterol levels, increasing the chance of heart disease, and I may die. So that was lipids, and we hope that was helpful.